So what am I fixing today? We got brakes. We're doing brakes. We're doing brakes. So I got to do the other side also. So right now, I just adjusted the brakes and everything. We getting ready to put the tires back on. And I'm going to show you guys how to adjust the brakes. And we're going to go over to the other side and we're going to change the brakes on the opposite side, on the driver's side itself. I'm just getting all my tools out of the way. We also had an ABS issue that I fixed. ABS wire sensor was too far from the tone rings. So you guys see, we have an air filtration system. So we got to make sure our air valves is straight up and down where we can screw it into the air. So before we put our tire on, we got to make sure that we are straight up and down. And we are now. Okay. Get that bad boy on. Get it close to the hub as possible. Okay. It says, you went to mechanic school? Yes, I'm a graduate from Universal Technical Institute, UTI. See that, guys? See that? So I can put my line in on here. So now we just got to put the outer tire on. It says, my dad really into cars. Pittman Adams say, watch out. Yeah, I'm into cars too. I got a couple old school cars. So guys, you do the same thing for the outside tire. And you see where my airline is, so we got to spin it all the way around. We got to get this at the bottom. So I just do one of these. Just like that. And we got to stick our airline through the top like that. Let's get this bad boy on there. It says, it's gonna blow, is it? I used to work in a tire shop and it's the same work. Yes. So we're gonna get this bad boy up there. Okay. And there we go. Let's put us some lug nuts on there. Make sure our tire doesn't come off. Our rim stays in place. So you guys see, let me get mine. So you guys also see, we can put our air valves in. Voila, and voila. So that's the most important thing that you got to do when you're mounting tires on the semi, is that even if you don't have this air filtration system, you got to make sure that you can see the valve stems on the inside. A lot of people put both valve stems facing each other. That is a DOT violation. Do not do that. You know what I'm saying? You be using torque. Yes, I am going to torque the tires down as soon as I put the lug nuts on. You have to. It's a must that you have to retorque a semi truck, guys. You always want to retorque. Always, always, always. Everything has a torque spec, guys. Everything has a torque spec. So let me get my lug nuts on. Let's get it going. Make sure too, guys, if you guys are just tuning in and you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I just gave a free giveaway today, guys. We do a giveaway all the time. And all I do is ask questions. So you guys can win something by just answering some simple questions, man. And all of them be mechanically, about mechanical stuff like semi trucks, cars. I ask questions, and if whoever gets the correct answer, you guys get free gifts. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And the reason why I do so, man, I like reward you guys. I reward my people that rock with me. You guys ask questions. You be on my lives, listening out. And all you got to do is really pay attention, man. And you can learn something. And you get a chance to win something. Screw these on. I still got air apply. So we're gonna have to still go and check that. And also, guys, whenever you're dealing with air brakes, make sure that you have air applied to the system, especially if you're doing anything with the brakes. Make sure you got air applied. Get this out of the way. Yep. So we're gonna tighten these bad boys down, and we're gonna move to the opposite side, and we're gonna change the brakes on the other side also. Go in the X pattern also. So you guys see that? We got everything on. So I'm gonna bring my camera around to the opposite side, and I'm gonna set you guys up. And we're gonna start from scratch, and I'm gonna show you guys how to remove the brakes, and we're gonna install new ones. So let me, of course we gotta disconnect the phone charger. Get you guys set up right here. We already got it jacked up. Let me get this door. fix some doors on the back. Yeah, but what's gonna happen? No, this is bad. This is bad. All right, guys, I got my air gun. I got my tools over here. We getting ready to change these brakes over here. And I always, so guys, if you just tapping in on my lives and you haven't been on here before, this is a mechanic. I do mechanics on my lives on semi trucks. And I show you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly about working on semis, guys. We do not skip nothing. I do not. It says I would not feel safe with air brakes. You just got to make sure you don't have any air leaks. That's a big must. They pretty much, like I said, the biggest problem with air brakes is, like I said, is air leaks. You know what I'm saying? And frozen lines and things of that sort. So if you can overcome those things and be good at those things, air brakes are pretty good. So I already have, you guys see, the tire can move. The reason why it can move, whenever you guys are dealing with brakes, air brakes, and you are either adjusting the brakes or changing the brakes, you have to have air applied to the system in order to adjust the brakes and get it done the right way. No air, brakes are no working. So, and right here, this is called an air filtration system. And what this does is that when the tires get low, this system airs it up. So, let's pop our lug nut. So these green tabs, those are called lug nut indicators. And what they do is they point to the direction of tightening the rim down. And if any of these are moved, it tells you that the tire is loose or the lug nut is loose, that you would need to pull over or go to a local mechanic shop and get a retorque. So we're gonna pop these bad boys off. And also too, guys, when I change the brakes, I only use a couple things to change the brakes, to get the shoes off. Of course, I use the tool to take the adjust the brakes, but removing the brakes and installing the brakes, the only tools that I require that I need to do the job is a pair of vice grips and some and a pry bar. That is it, and that is all. So right now we're going to remove the tire. Let me set you guys up. We're going to remove the tire right now. Tire removed. bad boys off. Let's get our lug nuts. We might be able to lift off and get it off. Yes, we were able to. Let's see about the inside. So right now, guys, I gotta go underneath. I will show you guys, but the slack adjuster is towards the back. There's not a lot of room. I gotta go underneath and adjust the brakes to get the drum off so we can get to the brake shoes. We got them adjusted. So now let's see if I can get my drum off, or I'm probably gonna have to give it a little smack. Yes, and we gotta give it a little smack. Let's get you a little hammer, nice size hammer. She goes. She should come off now. She should come off now. We'll roll this way, out of the way. Now, you guys see the brake shoes. So I told you guys that the only tools that I use to replace the shoes is I use a pry bar and some vice grips. So let me show y'all how I do it. Let me tie my shoe up really fast before I mess around. And as what's the name say on Friday, have a slip and fall in the store. We don't want that. Air brakes over hydraulic for mechanics. I like air brakes. Air brakes are better for troubleshooting. They just seem a little easier. So right now, man, we're gonna pop these bad boys off, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I do it. So you guys see my pry bar right here, right? So I'll put the pry bar in between the spring, and I stretch it out just like so. We got one spring removed, so I get the other, stick it in there just like this. like that. So then I come over to this side, fire them up. Brake shoes are off, guys. See that, right? Shoes are off. So let me go get our new brakes. We're gonna pop them bad boys on. And we also gonna clean up. We're gonna clean up around our, I'm gonna get a wire brush. We're gonna clean up our ABS sensor and our bushings. Let me throw my old brakes away. Give me 1 second. So I got my new shoes right here, already ready. Let me go and get my wire brush. So I got my wire brush right here, and what I do is I let you guys see. We're gonna clean the tone rings off, ABS sensor, and I'm gonna show you guys that in just 1 second. A lot of people do not clean this up the way I'm doing right now. Okay, we got our sensor cleaned up. I'm gonna show you guys something else also. So, see, I got my ABS sensor cleaned up. These are the tone rings that the ABS rides off of, and also how it gets its reading. So as you take this apart, sometimes the ABS sensor pushes back. You do not want to put your brakes and your drum and everything back together and find out that your ABS light is on because the tone rings are too far from the sensor. So you get your little pry bar like this and you press it forward just like that, guys. So now we are riding back on the tone rings. You see that? So now we can start assembling our brake shoes to go ahead to installation. Also, let's check these comments. See who in the comments. See if anybody had any questions. Nobody don't have any questions? Okay, we're going to get started. Reassembling the brakes. If you guys haven't, hold on one second. Let me get these bad boys out. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I do free giveaways, guys. I just gave a custom chain away today. And what I do on my giveaways is I ask questions. So if you get the correct answer, you win a prize. So make sure y'all guys stay tuned and make sure you guys subscribe. So all my lives that I do is going to be mechanically inclined with either a semi or automotive. And my videos that I post on YouTube is be more of car stuff, like car shows. Sometimes I might show things that I'm working on or what sort. But make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that post notification bell, and check out my videos, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys the new shoes. It's kind of hard for me to show you guys and angling it at the same time because this tripod that I'm using right now is a little different. So we got to put our pins in here on both sides. We got to put our big spring. We got to put our rollers on. And at the end, these part right here hooks on right there, our bushings. And we got 2 springs that go on each side, or 1 spring per side, I'm sorry. So let me go ahead and put the shoes together. Shouldn't take me that but a couple seconds. Let me come out these gloves right now until I install the shoes. Man, I appreciate everybody watching. Pop these pins in real quick. So you guys see, these are the rollers. So I got 1 pin and 2 pins. So these are pins right here. And I'm gonna show you guys where these pins go and where they're used for. If you can give me a couple seconds and let me pop them in place. And I'm gonna go through everything and show you guys how it all works. Got 1 in. Let's get the other. Now let's get our rollers on, which I'm gonna show you guys how to install those. I'm gonna show you guys how to do the rollers. Blakey Williams say thank you, no problem. No problem, that's what I'm here for. You can't see, that's because it's hard for me to angle my camera. Once I put all my little pieces on, I'm gonna walk you guys in step by step, and then I'm gonna take you down and explain everything to you. So right now, here go my rollers right here. So what we do is to get these on, hope you guys can see. So they go in here in between the little hole there, and it goes up top in this one. Sometimes you gotta spread it out a little bit, just like that. So then you can hold it like this. So there's 1, and we gotta do the second one. I'm gonna also show you guys where they go. Let me pop them in real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys. So we got 1 locked in place. Okay, so I'm gonna go step by step with you guys. So you see the rollers are in place. So they lock in these 2 holes right here. Our pins go inside here. You gotta hammer those in. And these are locked in place. So these rollers ride on your S-cam. So next, guys, we're almost at a home run because all we have left to install the brakes, are 3 springs, okay? So before I show you guys where the first spring goes, the most important thing that you guys want to do is that these things are freshly, good morning, all from the UK. What up, Digger Dan? So the first thing you want to do is, of course, Digger Dan should be definitely paying attention. He could have won a custom chain today. You got Maverick Mechanics in the building. So you guys see I just separated them. You know what I'm saying? Becky Williams said, good morning, Dan. So let me pop this. What up, Maverick? Hey, man, where was you at earlier, man? You could have won the custom chain. 80s Baby Red won the custom chain this morning. Or this afternoon. And I shipped it to him. I went to the post office to ship it to him today also. So you guys can see I have the brakes together. You see the pin, it locks in on this spring right here. And then only thing next that locks the drums in, the shoes, are the two springs, which go from there to there, which I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah, man, I did the giveaway this morning, man. 80s Baby Red won. So the 3 questions I asked, I'm gonna go ahead and share that with you guys today, cause I knew Maverick Mechanics. I knew you knew what these answers was. So I gave you guys 1 free answer. So you only had to answer 2 questions. So the first question was, how many studs does a diesel or a diesel truck or a trailer have? How many wheel studs, right? The second question was, what's the proper brake adjustment for a semi or a trailer? And I already know that you know what it is. And then the third question was, when is my birthday? That was the free one. Yeah, and the only person that got it, man, it took a while. So what happened was I almost ended up doing the giveaway on live tonight. So I gave them 30 minutes to answer the questions. So our 30 minutes came up, and we had like 1 minute spare, and 80s Baby Red answered the questions, and he got them correct. So he won the chain. I also, like I said, I went to FedEx and mailed it off already. So he should actually be getting his chain either before the weekend's over with or a little before. So, man, like I said, man, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're going to have more giveaways coming. And all the questions is going to be asking questions, guys. Everything is going to be mechanically inclined. I'm not going to do anything where you guys got to, buy something or nothing like that. We're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? At least not right now. But we're going to end up doing this. I'm going to ask some questions because I want you guys to be on your toes and know about what's going on, man. So the thing is, man, we're going to ask some questions. It says, I love to donate to your giveaway. You can. There's a $ up top that you can click on and you can give away if you like. You can get a super chat. It's all here for you to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to donate to the channel and help out, and that's what we're gonna do it for, guys. If any of you guys want to get on here and donate to it, you're more than welcome to. But there's no pressure. I'm not gonna pressure anybody. But if we can have some donations, yes, all donations is welcome. We can definitely use them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's very kind of Becky. Yes. So right now, man, we're gonna go in. Maybe one day I can be like my friends and they give away cars. That's what we're trying to head to, man. I really want to get in the position to really bless some people, man, because I am a very, very blessed individual, man, and like my heart wants to give back. So that's what I want to do. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna put my gloves on, and we're gonna pop these shoes on and get them going. Put my gloves on. All right. Okay. So now what I have to do is I gotta adjust the brakes. If you guys see how high it is over there? Watch when I adjust the brakes, how it fall in place. like that. Just like that. So now, okay, we get our little hammer and we tap them in just to be on the safe side. Now guys, I tell you, we just got one thing else to do. It says, Becky says, sorry, got bumped out. It's okay. It's okay, we'll be right here. So, I tell you guys too, when you got the new springs, they freshly powder coated, so you got to break them apart. You guys hear that? So of course, a spring goes here, spring goes there, and it's a Maverick Cannon. It says, any tips for working on medium duty trucks, Roy? Tips like what? What kind of tips you need? What kind of tips you need, gang? Let me know. You know, I'm always here to help. What can I do to help? Okay, I got one good tip, and it's just for you working on anything, right? Don't be a parts changer, be a diagnoser. You know what I'm saying? And what that means is a lot of people just throw parts. I think it's this, I think it's this, I think it's that. You have the ability to inspect things, to use visual. You can use your smell, you can use your hearing to diagnose stuff, to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that's the right thing. And the little tips to work on medium diesels is, man, it's basically the same thing as working on a regular diesel, just the components are a little bit different. They're a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact, but majority of the time, they're all the same thing. And if you can work on these, you can work on cars, you can work on anything. Don't give up. That's a good tip right there. Never give in. You always be the winner. And remember that you are a master of your abilities. And remember one good key of all. If you get frustrated with anything, just walk away. Walk away, go get you something to drink, go get some snacks, and then walk back to it. Because as you're getting frustrated with something, you keep getting upset and upset and upset, you keep going and going and going, you're not going to get it. The best thing to do is just put your tools down, take a break, and walk away. I do it all the time. And then you come walk back to what you're working on and you look like, oh man, it's right here. It's going to be real easy for you. But once you get frustrated and you're looking and doing the same thing, it's going to end up staying like that. So that go a good tip for you. So right now, man, I'm going to go get my favorite vice grips and we're going to pop these two springs in, and man, we are done with the brakes. That fast, right? And also, guys, remember I told you, this is one of my favorite tools to have, man. I love vice grips. Make sure you get the right vice grips. You see, these are Max vice grips. I'm gonna get you some really good vice grips. Get you some needle nose. Get you some wide bodies, man. And they come in handy. So let me go ahead and let's put these vice grips on there. You guys see that? Got our first spring on. And we got our second spring on. And also, I always tell you guys to give them a little tap to make sure they locked in place. Oh, see that one wasn't locked in place? You see that? How it came off? Wasn't locked in place. That's why I tell you guys to always tap them. Give them a little tap. Give them a little tap and put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place for you. Okay. Let's see if we can get lucky this time without it popping out. Dang it. Told you guys. Sometimes I be having issues too. But you gotta do it again. What I'm gonna do this time though. Let's see. There we go. Always tap them in. Always tap them in. So I always show you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. What up, Sam from Australia? What up, gang? Happy New Year to you. Man, I love my fan base, man. I love my family members on here, man. I got family from all over the world, man. California, Texas, Vegas, the UK, Australia. Good day, mate. Yes, sir. So look, I tell you guys also, once you tap them in and you want to go back and look, make sure your springs are hooked over like that, because if they're not, they are going to pop out and the brakes are going to come apart. So make sure, see them at the bottom and you see them hooked up at the top. So that means that we are all good. And drop some in the comments, man, right now. Let me know if anybody have any questions. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions? Anybody have any questions? No questions? All right, we're gonna pop our drum on in a second. I just want to make sure you guys are all good, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you comment and subscribe. And also, guys, I'll tell you, I'll be doing giveaways. And guess what? There's no money involved, man. All you gotta do is come to my school and answer the right answer. That's all you gotta do. And you can win. You know what I'm saying? I want you to win. I want you to have the correct answer. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to have two people have the same answer at the same time so I can give out two gifts. You know what I'm saying? So let's pop our drum on. I wish all you guys were in the live earlier today. It says save video, bro, after to see. I got a lot of videos like this where you can see they're going to be on my lives. So once you click on my channel and you can click, you will see either videos, shorts, and lives. They're going to be on my lives. I always keep all my videos up, guys. I don't got nothing to hide from you guys. I want you guys to see everything and how it really happens. So let's pop this drum on. Let's pop this bad boy on. Y'all already know what I do with it. I sit it up there, move my hands out of the way, just like that. Then I come and I sit down, and then I lift it up on the spindle. Just like that. Just like that. So, here goes the tricky part. You guys see how the spindle was just turning and turning and turning? Where if you try to put the tire on right now and it's spinning like that, it's going to be very difficult for you to put it on because number one, you got to line up these valve cores right here for the airlines, and number two, the wheel's going to be spinning. So what I do is I go ahead and adjust the brakes to tighten them down so the hub does not move. I put the tires on and start my lug nuts. I go back to unloosen the brakes again. So when I tighten everything down, that everything falls in place, and then I go back. The last thing I do is adjust the brakes again. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. As you guys can see right now, oh, we're still spinning. Let me tighten it up some more. So as you guys see, we're still moving. We are still moving. Not gonna let me tighten up all the way because the drum is not sitting flush. Well, it is tight enough for me to put the wheel on for it not to be moving. So we're gonna do that. It's tightened down far enough so it doesn't. I might need to go make sure I still have air applied. I'm going to do that too in a second. Make sure that we're doing it right. And you know our valve stem is going to be up and down. So now we can just get closer to the hub. Let me go make sure that we got air applied. And the world will be a better place for you. What did it say? Knowledge and clickbait. That's too much work for something so easy, is it? Hi, cuteness. How you doing, cuteness? So let's get this bad boy on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. There we go. Uh-oh, it fell off. Work it. There we go. And you see, my airline is lining up. Voila magic. So I just got to make sure that the bottom one is lined up when I put the outer tire on. And we put our lug nuts on, guys, and we are good in the neighborhood. So I did that, guys. I just wanted to make sure I had air applied. That's all that was. Just doing a make sure, because you want to be sure. So, as you guys see, my valve stem is up top. We got to get it down to the bottom. So I just get it and I spin the tire like so. One more. One more. Yep. And we put that bad boy up the top right there. You guys see, valve stem is up and down. So now we're gonna pop this bad boy on. Just like that. I'll put me a couple lug nuts on. You guys see that? Put me a couple lug nuts on, but we got the first one lined up. Our inner tire, our outside tire lines up right there. So we are all good. Let's get our lug nuts on. Put a little love in your heart. Yep, so we just got two more lug nuts. Where they at? We got 1 and 2. Just like that. Just like that. That wasn't long changing those brakes, was it? Not at all. Let's see. Let's get our air tire run. Voila magic. So guys, the part number to the brakes is 4707Q. So right now I'm going to go up underneath there. I want to show you guys something. See how the tire is spinning? What up, gang?
What's up, buddy?
You taking this trailer?
No.
What you need?
I got this trailer that I'm hooked up to. None of the tail lights work. I only got the back 2 marker lights on each side of the trailer and the front 2.
Okay, we got room on the first bay.
I go with this out. I'm going to help with lunch.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's going to lunch, and then I'll work on it until you get back. And if I don't finish it, you do it. I'll just start my yard check a little later.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm done with this point inspection.
Okay, I got him. Once he pull it in.
Yeah, I got the middle 3 back here and the license plate light, and then the one that's like part way up from the back of the trailer.
Yeah.
The marker light, and then the ones on the front corners. That's it.
We'll figure it out.
If I turn on the 4-ways, everything fucking lights up.
Probably got a bad ground or something.
Well, that's what I thought, and I kind of spread the pin, but...
No, I mean like on the tail lights.
Oh.
Yeah, you can have a ground, or they can have one of the wires can be crossed. That's the common thing, man. They be wiring stuff up and it don't be right. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
It's damn near New Year.
No, it's New Year. We don't come in until tomorrow. Yeah, we wouldn't come back until New Year's Day. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Well, you got to follow this because Louis said you're going to jump to.
You gotta go drive this
Yeah,
trailer.
I'm going to jump to. All right, tell them I'm over there at 2201. Okay?
You gonna drop it in the yard right here?
Huh?
You gonna drop it over in the yard?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
He got you on the Jeep.
Alright.
So guys, you got to give me a little bit. So I got a trailer right now. I have no tail lights, and the guy is he need to get on the road. So I don't have time to drag my camera over there and show you guys what I got to do really fast. But I am going to come back very, very soon, and we're going to finish this off adjusting the brakes and do like Digger Dan said and smash and hit that like button, because he was in a live that I just did an hour ago. He was in that live, and I was like, you know what? Let's turn it up and go live again, man. And we already did the brakes on this side. I just got to adjust the brakes. Push on the brakes? Push on the brakes?
Got brake lights?
At first you had them. You got brake lights. Push the brakes. Yep. You got brake lights. Turn the signal. Yep. Other side. I'm gonna check the 7-way just to be on the safe side.
Sorry, I think you're...
I'm gonna check the 7-way. You probably got loose wires because the racing permit looks like I can see all the last time.
Yeah, but it wasn't the truck.
Oh,
It was something with the way that the wires were on the trailer.
oh, okay. Good thing is that you didn't spark nothing and burn the fuel like this. Everybody ain't here fucking boxing like you with each other. You know what I'm saying? But so what you just did, it takes a big person to do that. You got some people that that's just how they are. I knew it already, bro. And when you see me when I went to go get the work from the church, you wanted to say it then. You was like, fuck it, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how. It was all over your face then, bro. It's all good. It's all good. That's why I went to get your part. I told him, I said, man, I was going to let my dog go. It's all good. I left my hustle with me. I didn't get paid to do that shit. That's the type of person I am. I knew you was having I would too. If you was do some shit, you trying to get some money, and you can't go to I see you in the place where I was like, Sugar. You got the switch on in there? Is your switch on in there? Huh? Is your switch on?
Yeah.
The headlight switch?
Yeah. But see, these ones ain't work either.
But they're not on.
What's this?
No, they're not on. Take it apart again.
Yeah, it got
Apart again. It might have a wire or some cross or something. It's gonna take it.
Yeah, like I knew that it had turn signals because when I turned on my four-ways, everything lit up. But
Not on the truck.
yeah.
This works on the computer.
We'll have to hit the unlock. We'll have to unlock that door. Yeah.
they're working. Yeah, you good. So that's the thing I love about that machine. So like a lot of people, they don't even supposed to look at it. There's a whole conversation. That's the whole tail light. Oh, that's what it says, man. Look, all that is tail light. So it's crazy that so the old says that's the Oh, that's why we were on. Oh, but right. Yeah, yeah. I was wondering, I was like, hey, the machine wasn't. Go ahead, get it. It ain't like it's fucking freezing out. No, it did. It was hard. And I think that wire was lucky.
I'm back.
All right, guys. I apologize for that wait. So, guys, let me tell y'all what happened. What happened was the semi-tractor trailer, the lights, tail lights, and the markers was not working on the trailer. So what I did was I pulled out the 7-way that's hooked up to the trailer and checked the wire. I found the loose wire. I fixed the wire. I plugged it back into the 7-way. Then what ended up happening, you still didn't have any marker lights. So I used my machine to check to see if it was the trailer or the truck. So I hooked the machine up, the trailer, everything is working. So guess what I ended up finding, guys? A blown fuse to make the marker lights not work on the trailer, man. So when I tell you guys this, man, always check your fuses, always check your battery terminals. Don't be quick to start pulling wires out because you have a fuse from the tractor to your trailer tail lights. You have a fuse for your turn signal left, turn signal right, and also brake lights from the actual tractor. So if you have a machine to check your lights, the 7-way lights, plug them in, check it first. If they're not working, it's on the trailer. If they are working, it's going to be the truck, and more than likely it's going to be a fuse. But man, I appreciate everybody tapping into the live. Happy New Year, everybody. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and make sure y'all stay tuned. Let's get it.